dragging it over this panel. This will cause the floor to break and you'll see an urn inside. Hold on, fly into the air. Then you'll get a quote. Do not try to trick me. That would be unwise. That which was scattered happens to be 6 heads around the map. They're little alien heads, and you're going to go and hold square on all of them. I'm going to show you the locations now. The first can be found on a windowsill outside the church. Go up these stairs, and just before you go into the church, you should see it on your right. Another can be found up this slope from spawn here, so you're looking for the double tap machine, and it's going to be to your right on a broken ledge. There's another location in the mule kick room itself. This one is quite difficult to spot. Go right up to this wall here, and if you look through the broken part of the wall, you will see the head behind it. Next we have one in Samantha's toy box, so come across the bridge to Samantha's house or go via the power room and you should see it in there just fine. There's also one in the teleporter room. If you're facing the teleporter, it's on your right and it's in a sink or a basin if you prefer to call it that. And then finally you're going to need to teleport because the last one is in the back of a truck to the left of the rocket launch pad. So
Lewis can't play Minecraft.
Left and it's on the back
Yes,
of
I
that
can.
truck. When you have held square to activate all of those 6 heads, you need to come back to the room above Mule Kick and you'll receive another quote.
Nothing's done. This one looks like I can't play Minecraft. There's an issue in my armor.
This means you need to bring 6 callers.
See what I mean about you overreacting? It's only a joke.
Feasting on the callers or something
Yeah,
along
I've
those
already taken
lines,
it
and
so
you'll be ready to
seriously.
keep going. While my gameplay plays, I'm going to tell you something about the next step. What's going to happen is the urn will say 3 words to you. For example, crown, stag, door. A lot of people have been saying that if you miss those 3 words when he first says it, you're in for a bad time and you've got to restart your game. This is absolutely not the case. You are okay. All you need to do to get the urn to repeat itself is to shoot it with the bow. So you've got the Wrath of the Ancients already, shoot it at the urn, and the urn will happily repeat itself. Once you have those 3 words and you've got them memorized and you know exactly what the urn said, you need to come to the room adjacent to the power switch room, and inside you'll find 6 knights. Each of these knights has a symbol on the base on which it stands. You need to match your symbols, so that could be heart, stag, griffin, or something like that, to the knight's symbols. Go over to the knight that has the correct symbol on its base, hold square, and it will provide you with a new symbol that you need to remember. As you can see here, I've made an image to try and make this a little easier in case anyone is confused. On the left side, you can see all 6 possible words that the urn could give you. You'll get 3 of these and they can be in any order. Their associated pictures are the symbols you will see on the bottom of the knight statues. So if you've got horn, griffin, stag, then you need to go to the knights that have the corresponding images, just like I've shown you here, on their bases. When you hold square on each knight, it will give you a symbol. What I have done is I've shown you all of the possible symbols, and these randomize each game. So in one game, horn might give you ribbon, and in the next game, horn might give you claw, so you need to check this each time you upgrade the bow. So, what's the point in all?
We doing this?
Each time you upgrade the bow. So, what's the point?
This game literally muted me because I can't hear you.
Step, zombies have a chance
No,
to
he's
drop
just not
one of the
talking.
6 purple symbols. They disappear fairly quickly after they drop, so be very aware of all of the zombies that you are killing, and if you see a purple drop, go over to it and grab it straight away. Focus on picking the drops up no matter what, and what you're doing here is gathering the symbols just like the urn told you to in its previous
Mitchell's
quote. The
muted me
reason you
now.
need the symbols is that you're going to inscribe the name of the urn in the floor in the room above Mule Kick. This means that you only actually need to collect the symbols that are part of the urn's name. You do not need to collect all 6 necessarily before you finish the upgrade process, because as soon as you have collected the 3 symbols that correspond to your urn's name, you're all set to finish things off. When you've collected the 3 symbols that correspond to your urn's name, you need to come back to the mule kick room. You'll notice that if you've collected a symbol, it will be filled in on the floor. You can see that here. If you haven't collected a symbol, it will be hollow on the floor. So obviously collecting the symbols means they become filled in, and you need your 3 to be filled in before you can do what I'm about to describe. In the order that the urn originally told you, using your bow, shoot the symbols that make up its name. So for example, let's say previously the urn said crown, stag, door. And in my game, when I activated the knights to check what the symbols referred to, crown gave me claw, stag gave me arms, and door gave me tears. Then I would input the order just like I've done in the gameplay here. I would make sure to do it in the correct order, so if he said crown, stag, door...
Kieran, why did you give me the hardest bow to do?
Same order, and if done correctly...
I've got the hardest bow to do.
The urn says, that is my name, and you know you've completed the step. Before we get to the final part of this, I want to show you what happens if you get the order wrong, because it's very easy to get accidentally muddled up here, and so I want to show you what happens if you're incorrect. So, in my game, the order that I'm showing you now was incorrect. The urn told me to inscribe different symbols, and I didn't listen, and so I got it wrong. This is what happens. So that means that it's really not that bad. If you mess up, you can just try again afterwards, as long as you get out of that room in time and don't get eaten alive by flying alien heads. Think from getting it right. Head back to the urn room, hold square on the beam of light that you can see, arrows will formulate, pick them up, and then bring them downstairs to the undercroft. Just like the other bows, there is a box that corresponds to your bow, and yours has skulls on it. Place your arrow on the box, and then it is a case of killing zombies near the box to charge the box with zombie souls. It's worth noting that only you can charge your box with zombie souls. Another player in your game cannot do it for you. Make sure the zombies are close to the box. Their souls should float straight in. Once you're done, it will stop absorbing souls and give you a sound prompt. Then all you've got to do is place your regular bow into the box itself. It will absorb it momentarily and then spit out the upgraded bow for you to pick up. Congratulations, you've successfully upgraded the Void Bow. If you want to upgrade the other bows now, there are guides on my channel. They're very easy to follow. I highly recommend you give them a watch.
The Void Bow is cool.
So what's going on, guys? And in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to get your bow upgraded to a fire elemental upgrade. It's an absolutely insane upgrade, and it's part of the main Easter egg where you need to get all of the bows upgraded. I have Easter egg guides on how to get all of the bows upgraded on my channel, and you'll find links to all of them down below in the description, as well as a playlist link. Now if this video helps you out, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already for more videos like this. But anyway, let's get straight into this. So
I'm gonna watch the easy guide.
Mr. Waffles here. Straightforward, no nonsense upgrade guide for the fire bow. Let's go. You obviously need the regular bow, which you obtain by filling the dragon heads. Once you've got it, come to the clock tower and climb the stairs. At the top you can see the back of the clock. Shoot the wall, and out of the wall will drop an arrow. Pick it up and you can move on with the steps. Go to the rocket launch pad. Periodically in your game, the rocket will perform a test burn. Your goal here is to exit the interior of the building just after the rocket has finished its burn. Turn to your right and shoot this rock on top of the building. You have a limited time to do it. If you mess up, you'll have to wait until the next rocket burn. But if you succeed, you'll see this bad boy flying through the sky. If you're struggling with this step, I recommend you get as close to the doors as possible while they are shut, so that when they begin to open, you can zip straight out of there, aim at the rock, and shoot exactly as I shoot in this gameplay. You are aiming for the little glowing part of the rock at the top. If you hit the base, there's a good chance it's not going to do anything. So aim exactly as I aim here, and if you're still having issues, maybe try just charging one shot and being as precise as you can, as if you are not under any time constraints, and you'll eventually get better and better at it, so that you can do it really easily in the allotted time period. The next step can be a little finicky, so I recommend in your game, when everyone is choosing which bow they're going to upgrade, I recommend that the host is the one that upgrades the fire bow. You can switch bows later, that's fine, but for now, let the host do this, because otherwise it's just adding unnecessary struggle to the steps. There are 3 sets of rings around the map. The first is on the slope leading up to Double Tap. The second is just next to one of the Pack-a-Punch part locations on the roof. And the third is also on the roof next to one of the Wonder Fizz spawns. Your job is to shoot the rings while flying through the air, having just used a Wonder Sphere. I'm showing you the Wonder Sphere pairings now, so you can get an idea of which ring is best to use with which sphere. It will undoubtedly take a couple of attempts unless you're a god, so don't worry and don't get frustrated if you have to go through a couple of rounds to make sure this gets done. A couple of tips for this. A, ask your teammates to buy the Wonder Sphere for you, so you don't have to worry about that, and you can focus on aiming yourself up inside the sphere. B, have another teammate standing on or near the ring, so that you have a point of reference when you're inside the sphere, and you know which direction you need to be looking in once you have launched. And C, stay calm. It's going to be okay. I'm going to show you some live gameplay from me completing it with a teammate now. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, he got it. He got it.
Nice.
That's all you gotta do. Just try and try and try again until you succeed. Here is me going from the rocket launch pad and trying to do that one. As you can see, didn't quite work out in that attempt, but eventually we got it. And once you get it, once you actually hit it, it will stay lit up. Even when you're running around on the floor, the ring will still be lit. The use for these lit up rings is very similar to the lightning bow step. You need to stand inside the ring and kill zombies that are reasonably...
Wait, so when are we actually doing
If
this?
you do this, their souls will float to the ring and charge it up. A good 10 zombies or so should fill up each ring, and you'll be ready to move on. Go to the clock tower and turn the exposed...
What other bows are there apart from Void and Fire?
A symbol. Take a look at this symbol and note it down. The symbols will all be cuneiform, just like the sword symbols on Shadows of Evil. They correspond to specific fireplaces.
I really wanted to do the... I really want to do the wolf bow, like, because it's...
Hi guys, Mr. Rufflewaffles here. No nonsense, lightning bow upgrade guide. Let's go. First things first, make sure you have acquired the bow from feeding the dragons. Then come to the top of the castle here and shoot the Iron Dragon Weather Vane. As you can see in my gameplay, you do not need to turn the trap on or anything like that. Just shoot the dragon. An arrow will pop out of the wall, it will be glowing, and you can pick it up and move on with the steps. This next bit is a 3-part process. Come to this rooftop here, just next to the Wonder Fizz location. There's also a landing pad there, and simply shoot an arrow at the bundle of sticks you can see in my gameplay. If you do it correctly, it will light on fire, and you then have 2 more of these left to go. So this is the next location. You can hit this one from a few different places, so just do it wherever you're comfortable, and you can do these in any order. I want to stress that as well. Finally, for the last one that I'm showing you, which could be the first one you do, like I said, order does not matter, you're going to want to come to the rocket launch pad, look up at the mountain here, and create one final bonfire. Next up, you need to come to the undercroft.
Can I do the lightning bow,
You've
please?
already activated the pyramid, which means that periodically you will get low gravity effects down in the undercroft itself. To do this, look at my screenshot, you see where those blue squares are? Stand on those, and if you stand on them for long enough, a blue glow will emanate from beneath the floor. Do that for all 4 of them. Doesn't have to be at the same time, as it will stay permanently blue, and you'll get the pyramid activated.
Yeah, but I've got nothing to write down the symbols or whatever on.
Effects. you need to use these low gravity
Cool.
effects to wall run along the walls in here, and you're going to run over 5 panels. I'm starting my run off now, so there's the first one. You see I'm running around the wall. There's the second one, I just triggered it. We're going to be jumping across. That is what they look like, by the way, just in case you're confused.
No, that wouldn't work though, because I'd have to, you know, keep on stopping going into it, wouldn't I?
While you're doing this, it will
Does
reset
Sam
the
Dahami have a
so
thing?
you need to hit all 5 panels
Mic.
without falling off the wall
Does
once.
Sam have a
When you
mic?
do it, you'll get an update to your quest.
How come everyone who we do it with doesn't have a mic? A mic comes with the PS4.
This building here, and as you can see, there is a sparking
Like-
just under the stairs, nestled in there. If it's sparking, you're ready to do the step. You know that you've got the last step completed successfully, and you need to fill it up with souls.
All comes with the PS4, so unless he's broke that up.
It's like maybe 8 zombies or something like that. So just kill the zombies, the souls will go in. When you stop having souls going into the urn, you know it is finished. So you see here in my gameplay, I kill some zombies. The zombies do not
Who's
send
this?
towards the urn. So I know that that one, if you need to do the urns in any particular order, I'm going to show you another one of the locations now.
Why? Who is he?
Actually used
My
for.
friend.
So this bit of gameplay should be relatively straightforward. I'm just filling up an urn. I'm going to show you the last urn.
Did you kick him?
But first, I'm going to tell you what you're actually filling them up for. So basically, fundamentally, you need to charge your arrow so that you can turn your fires into electrical fires.
Oh, Sam, that emblem though.
It is finished. I'm going to draw my arrow, so I'm going to pull the arrow back by holding it down, and I'm then going to absorb
You can't see much, look at yours.
onto the arrow. This is going to allow me to have an electrical fire arrow, not just a regular fire arrow, and this is going to be used to shoot
Yeah, but look at the camo on it. Oh, that's sick.
turn them into electrical fires. So as you can see, I come over here, I've got the electricity on my arrow, I'm going to aim, shoot, hope for the best, and as you can see here, got this one in one, was quite proud of myself. That turns into an electrical fire. This is what we're charging the urns for. So you can then come to another urn that you might have charged. In this case, I've already charged this one. Charge up your arrow and then come over to the area where you already shot the bonfire from and shoot it again. Turn it into an electrical fire. The final urn location is in the rocket launch area. It's in the interior bit, the bit inside the building. So we're going to fill the urn up now. And once that is done, I'm going to simply charge my arrow on the urn and then shoot the bonfire I have already created. As you can see, if you do this correctly and all 3 of them become electrical fires, you will get a quest update in the top left, and you're ready to go even further towards upgrading your bow. Come back to the weather vane now. You can see I'm back atop the castle, and you'll notice this blue sparking electricity just below where you picked up the arrow before. You're going to want to hold square, or X if you're on Xbox, and place your arrows into that sparking electricity. You'll see it float into the air, and then you're going to need to wait a moment. It looks pretty damn epic.
You join in, Mitchell.
And then pick up the new arrow. That arrow then needs to be transported downstairs. So we're going back to the pyramid, around the pyramid.
We're all in this thing.
Because there are these boxes, right? One of the boxes has this lightning bolt logo on it. And you're going to
Probably should have told you that.
on that box, it will take your arrow, and then once again, it's a case of charging the box. You charge the box by killing zombies. The souls go into the box. As soon as it stops absorbing souls, which it's going to do about now, it's going to stop absorbing those souls.
Can someone do the void bow as well as the bow what they're doing?
The box, which is what I'm about to do here. You'll see I give
I understand.
Yeah, one go on this, and then another go on, yeah, shadows.
4, 5, 6, and 10. We'll show you how to build one of the coolest bows in the game. It's the void bow, and is a part of the main Easter egg.
Why, do you want to go back to Lego?
Part of all the different bow upgrades. So I'm going to be including everything down below in the description that you need to know, including all the other bow upgrades, and including the main Easter egg information as we find it. So
Are you joining us?
the description has all the important information, but this is the game one, this is the bow.
Oh, I can use a Gobblegum crawl space because, I need the things to be eaten.
Get there, it's in the first courtyard, just make your way down the hallway, take a right, and then look on the wall above you right there. You don't actually have to go up on here, you can just be coming down in between the 2 gates. But what
No,
you
it's
can do is
not.
charge a bow
Don't lie.
shot, shoot that thing, and then grab the bow parts here. Now, whenever you have
Don't
these bow
lie.
parts, we'll enable this quest only for you, only for your character, so just keep that in mind. upgrading and going along. So once you do this, you need to make your way down into this just kind of room right here, right off the second courtyard. And what you need to do is get a melee kill with your bow right above this pinkish square on the ground. Now once you do this, it will explode out and it will reveal something hidden within. Now go up, hold X on that, and a light turn will ascend into the sky, meaning you are good to go to continuing on with the Easter egg.
What?
So the next thing he will tell you to do is to retrieve that which is lost, which is 6 skulls from around the map that you have to go up to it.
Yeah, I don't really care, to be honest.
You'll pick the second one is in the second level of the courtyard, upstairs area on the right-hand side. That will be in the
How much do you play zombies?
area right in front of the teleporter, but a little bit to the right, and that is going to be in the sink. Now the next one can be accessed by going through the teleporter and actually going over to the truck on the left-hand side and checking the truck bed.
No music can I?
You'll see that very, very easily sitting on the truck bed. Go ahead and hold square on that. You're going to pick that one up, and then you're going to head all the way back over to Samantha's bedroom. It will be sitting in the toy box right there, as you can see from the kind of purplish light. And last but not least, we have the one over here by Stamina, which is kind of sitting propped up against the wall at double tap. Now, once you bring all these different skulls back to you, you will have to bring him 6 different crawlers. Now, basically, every single crawler that comes through, this little orb will go around its head, and then it will end up killing it and sacrificing its body to this guy. You'll have to do this 6 different times. Now, once you do it all 6 times, he will tell you a name, and this is the actual very, very important part. He will tell you a name, and you have to remember what he tells you, because if you mess it up, as of right now, there's no possible way to reverse it and kind of try again or anything like that. You have to go off what he tells you. He will tell you something like
Dinosaurs!
and then Griffin.
Dinosaurs!
The order of what he told you, but what
Dinosaurs!
is going to correspond to a statue.
I'm still after choosing you on the velocity. What picture? Not Professor, go on the one with the glass frame round.
Hi guys, Mr. Rocket. Here, no nonsense, void bow upgrade guide. Let's go. Just as I say in the start of all my other bow guides, you need the original Wrath of the Ancients non-upgraded.
What? When did I see the house was supposed to? What? When did I see the house was supposed to? When you said I live in a box. What? When you said I live in a box.
Don't end the round, yeah? My window, my window.
You said we've got good grades. You said at least we've got good grades and we don't live in a box like you. Oh well, everyone just kills up because you know what I'm saying.
I started because I seen other people.
Hello, get the box now. Stop. Why even? I'm opening this cover. I'm just looking at the oh shit. I'm laughing like mad. My mum said to your uncle. What? My mum said to your uncle. Yes. All this shows up on the
Alright, I'm bringing 2 over. Oh, I am lagging. Oh god. Oh god. Oof. I'm just gonna close my laptop down. They're coming from... I've got a connection problem.
yeah, I got on the house. Oh, oh,
Boys, I see him.
I don't know what I got. Which one did you get? I don't know. Get that? Did I get what?
Guys, watch out! Zombie inbound.
Yeah, it's electric cherry when you reload. Electric goes random and kills something. Oh shit. What's that about?
You little crackhead. Huh? I didn't do it. Oh, I'm stuck, this little crackhead. Little crackhead.
Oh my god, we're lagging like mad. When shut up today, this shows why there.
You can thank me later.
Oh my god, connection interruption.
Why did we let AK hold Kieran? Sorry.
Okay, who else will host it?
Someone with better connection?
After mine and Victor's is like the same, and yours is really bad. No, mine and yours aren't the same. Yeah, it's not yours bad. I'm going back.
Mine's beat.
I just...
Yeah, why not Sam?
Mine's not the same as yours, Kevin, because like when you put a man, it's the connection interrupted. I'm not hosting.
Oh, I can hear him. He's alive. I might just go on Shadows.
I'll have one more round and that's it.
Yeah. Sam, you host. Oh, let's do Shadows.
One more round.
No, you're playing until we say you stop, okay?
No, I'm not.
Yes.
One more round. One.
Wait, don't start just yet.
I'll survival film, Kevin. Second I do whoop 17 modders. I'm not it's the 18. It's a 19. If it's daddy, it's not my problem because you guys told me to.
I thought we were going on Shadows.
I can hear him. Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I'm just doing this.
Yeah, no wonder. Ain't got none now. Didn't have one anyway. Oh, wrecked.
No,
My
it's
window.
charging. You saw it on. gun motions.
They're down there. Mitchell, they're behind you.